And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Minecraft. Yes, indeed, we are playing Minecraft, and we are making lots of good progress with our automation system, slowly but surely, getting to the point where production really starts to ramp up. Finally, these things have stopped, even though, yes, you can still hear them, or at least one of them. So something's glitched out and making noise, and it's not actually doing anything. So fortunately, that's a thing. Okay, so we want to transfer all the stuff that we have in drawers into those drawers. You know, so we've got a bunch of stuff in here that needs to be over there. And the best way to do that, I think, anyway, the best way to do that is to use the MEIO. And there's a lot of stuff with, there we go, IO port. So MEIO port, good to go. So we only need ever one of these. So let's see. We need iron. Oh, we are out of iron. Oh, we are out of iron. Let me grab some iron. And it's coming in slowly for reasons. So one, oh, we need some fluix. I happen to have a little bit on me. One of these. Now, should be able to do it. MEIO port. We're going to put this, doesn't really matter, right here. Why not? Right here. Good to go. MEIO port. So this can take stuff to and from the system and drives. So right now with this arrow like this, it's saying from the drives to the big system like this. If we click this, this will go from the AE system into a drive. So that's just the way you control the flow of the system. So we're going to take out, well, we might have to wait for that to get done. And that's going to take a while. Like, take a little bit. Because I don't know which drive it's pushing that iron ingot into. I suppose we could look at these and see which one is going up. Really? None of them? None of them are going up? Well, that's disconcerting. Like, where are those ingots going? None of these drives look like they're moving in number of bytes. Like, where? I mean, if I watch one long enough, is it going to jump out at me? That's very strange. I don't know what the game is doing. I don't know where it's storing those things. It's definitely not over here. These are all locked. So I honestly don't know where these are going, because these should be going somewhere. They're in the system. We look at iron, yeah. They're definitely in here somewhere. But I don't know where, because it's weird. None of these drives are actually going up in bytes. They should be slowly going up, but maybe if I look at the beginning of this footage and then compare that to the end, I'll see. But yeah, that is very, very strange. It looks like it is finally done, though. Yes, it is done. So now, in order to populate all of those, we're going to take all of these out. And let's sort of try to do this in a sensible way. There's quite a few of them in here. So that basically empties. So our A system right now has nothing in it. Oh. And of course, for some reason, like, we have no drives in here. Like, what is going on? I mean, yeah, there's pulverized iron. So all the stuff in the drawers is in there. So all the things that have, that aren't craftable, all the things in the drawers are in there. So let's go to the IO port, drives to system. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Oh, a little bit out of that one. This one's will be 3359. Ooh, a little bit out of that one. Ooh, quite a bit out of that one. Out of that one. Nothing out of there. Nothing out of there. Nothing out of there. So now all of these should be populated with how many things we have. Now we can put the drives back. Get all of our stuff back, of course. But now these are populated with all the stuff in the system, and anything new that matches all of this will go right into here. So let's see what we can do about oil. I moved the oil system, so we're actually gathering more. I moved it, oh, it's kind of hard to see. I moved it way west, so it is way west of us, and it's good to go. So we need some fluiduct. So fluiduct. We have some signal. I need. I'm hoping to get some like super laminar stuff. That would be epic. That would be totally epic. And that takes hardened to make. And bronze, a lot of bronze. So let's see if we can actually make that. We have hardened fluiduct. And hardened we can't actually make from regular fluiduct. So this is going to go into the assembler. And then the super laminar stuff. Oh, glorious. This stuff is awesome. It's like top tier fluiduct. Good to go there. So, I need another tank. We'll get another one of the... Ooh, plastic. Rubber. I know I've got a bunch of this stuff because, I've been crafting it once in a while. So yeah, we got lots of it. So let's get. I'll auto craft that later. For now, I want my tank because we need a place for the fuel to go. Ooh, that's quite the craft there. What are we waiting on? Tin. We are waiting on tin. Of course, we are waiting on tin. I need to grab some tin because we are desperately low on tin. There's a lot of iron in here. No tin. Let's actually give something for these things to do. So I just want to throw some tin into these just to start processing. They're already making noise. We might as well put them to use. Okay. Tank. Do we have it yet? No, we don't. We were waiting on the rubber. Okay, good. Tin is getting done. Okay, now the tank should be done. Yay. Okay, now we need some super laminar fluid duct. I want a bit of this. Ooh. That's a lot of bronze it's having to process. Okay, we should start seeing some, and we also want a servo. So we have some hardened servos. Do we have any Enderium? We don't. Can we craft some of that? That's using the induction smelter. And we should start seeing a little of that coming in on our other CPU. Stored 30, scheduled 30. Why is bronze? Ah, hardened glass. That's what's taking that. This is why I'd like many, many machines to do the jobs, because you can distribute your smelting and all that kind of stuff through many, many operations. And do we have a lever? I'm going to grab a lever. Finally, we're getting some tin in, and this should be going right over here. Yep, there it is. Because this has a higher priority than this thing. And that just gives us a lot more space to sort of deal with a lot of different things. Inderium? No. Okay, so while that's working, we're going to come over here. And we're going to get this ready to go. So the fuel is going to... The oil is going to come in here. The fuel is going to come down here. And I would like to set it right here. I like to have stuff off the floor to give me access to a little bit more of the sides and not have to dig and be all messy. So the fluid duct is going to come down here. These are all output enabled. So they're just going to output their fuel without any problems. And this is where we're going to have a switch. Oh, no, that's one too many. Lever. Because I want to gate, I want to control whether or not this is outputting oil. Now, at first, it's probably going to output it no problem. But as we develop into better and better systems, we won't need as much. So, super laminar. We've got our 30 ready to go. Let's also start crafting the generator components from advanced generators. So we need iron frame. We need... I'm not even sure if we need a power I/O module, but let's get that on there. Let's get the iron tubing. A lot of iron, by the way, in this process. The whatever that is. And control circuit. Pressure. Ooh. Iron tubing. Okay. These are going to need the assembler recipes in place. There. There. Get all these things in there. We have a pressure valve and an advanced pressure valve. What are the differences between the two? Okay, I want both of these. So there's the pressure valve. Aha! Look at that. Induction smelter recipe. So let's do a pressure valve. Kind of doing these in order. Pressure valve. Inderium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 8 Inderium. 1 pressure valve gives us an advanced pressure valve. So that's a processing recipe. 8 Inderium. 1 pressure valve. In the good old induction smelter. And wow, does that take some time. Woo! That is not a slow, that is not a fast craft right there. Look at that. Wow, what is the 48,000 RF? That's why, because this is only pumping in so much RF per tick. Okay, so let's go back over to our thing and advanced pressure valve. Bingo. That is an induction smelter recipe if I ever saw one. SM induction smelter. So that takes care of most of the intermediates. I don't need the upgrade kit. Okay, so this is going to be a gas turbine. So yeah, gas turbine, because you know we're going to make gas, or refined fuel technically, but gas nonetheless. So all of those things we've already got auto crafting. We don't actually need to auto craft the controller because there's just one of those that go in. It's not going to be a heat exchanger. It's not going to be a steam turbine. It's not going to be a syngas. So this flux generator, I do believe, yeah, that is something that we're going to need. Gas intake valve. Well, we're going to need some of those. Fluid intake valve. We're probably going to need some of those. Item input port. I don't know. Yeah, see, this is syngas. We don't need that. Item output. Heat exchanger. We don't need that. Fuel tank. We do need one of these. And heating chamber. We don't need that. We don't need that one. Heat exchanger. We don't need that. Sensor module.
The system is low on power. I can't take anything out.
It is?
I can't take anything out.
What happened? That's no good. Yeah. Why? What happened with this? You know what I think? Yes. Bone meal. We need bone meal. We need to fertilize, or we need to force grow the trees that are over here. Literally ran out of wood. That's kind of why I'm doing this. I mean, I could expand the tree farm and do all sorts of things, but so look at the saplings. That is nuts. The amount of leaves that these things generate. Look at that bulk amount of leaves. Can't believe we actually ran out of wood over here. That's nuts. All right, clear the leaves. There we go. Oh, it's confused. It confused itself. Now, do I have any... I do have an impulse item duct. That is good. One impulse item duct will help this system. Yoink. And servo... darn it. Of course, the thing that I need is a servo. Let's go over here to END. Okay, power. These are almost done. That'll help. That's crazy. As you start crafting and stuff, yeah. See, the dense energy cell is empty, and that is a sign that you're not making enough power. So that is not good. Now, can I put these recipes in here? Here, I can. Here, here, and here. So we stopped at the fuel tank. Okay. Can you be done yet? We got 4 left there. 3 left. Yeah, once those finish, the power should help. In the meantime, I have a little bit of backup power that I can use, which is kind of... Oh, I love when you click and it doesn't actually click. Okay, so now we should be able to pull stuff out. There we go. Can I please get the servos? Appreciate it. All right. Now, let's get this and ignore. Just pull all the things. Pull all the things out. There we go. Now we're spitting out some. Yeah, the big bottleneck was this one right here. It just could not transfer fast enough.
Yeah, this right here got backed up again. I pulled everything out.
I don't actually see you on in my world, so you're invisible after coming back from the Nether again.
Oh, I'm right in the same area. You're facing me right now.
Yeah, I figured you were around here. But since you came back from the Nether, you might want to try to swap your armor. That might help. It happens a lot. I don't know what it is, but
Does that work?
No.
Oh.
You are the invisible woman.
Hmm.
Okay, so those machines should be a little bit. They should be done over there, so we should have some sort of net gain on power eventually when the coal starts flowing a little bit faster. And it is flowing. Look at the coal moving in there. It's moving fast. Okay, so, yep. Power is going up in the cube, so that is a good sign. Whew, okay. Just when I'm trying to alleviate that crisis, it pops up again. Just because, I mean, I stopped the processing, but we needed some tin, and that crippled the system again. Okay, so let's see what we can do about this. I'm not going to transmit. I'm not going to extract this stuff yet. This is going to be on high signal. So it'll only pull out when this lever is pulled. And I want to make sure. No, I want to not have you connect, please. Okay, so one of these probably popped on. Please tell me that this doesn't need... oil use. Fractioning still. Naphtha use. Naphtha to refine fuel. Yes, okay. This is where the tar comes in. Okay. For some reason... I only got 150. Okay. It didn't get enough to kickstart the very first craft, so that's good. Alright, so these are going to come down here, and it's going to automatically put into that tank. Shouldn't crosstalk with that. And with that, the refining system is ready for action. Of course, we don't really have anywhere to put the fuel yet, and the amount of power that this is going to take, these are all upgraded, and we need that augment, which is reflux column. It's a great augment to have. We basically have all of the components that it takes already auto-craftable. So I am just going to set up the system for that because it uses the Constantan. So we're going to set that augment up down here. Wow, we've almost got 2 full rows of molecular assemblers. Okay, I don't need bone meal. Servo. Let's put the servo in. Dear, grab that. Put that away. Redstone. Put that away. Put those away. Item duct. Signalum plated. So a lot of good stuff crafting up on here. We don't have any tar yet. Once we do, I'm going to put it over there, and then we can deal with that. But we need to finish the crafting process for the advanced generator stuff. So we stopped at the fuel tank. Heating chamber we don't need. That we don't need. That we don't need. Sensor module. I have no idea what this is, so I'm gonna set up the craft for it. I'm not sure what it does. Redstone control module. Let's set that up. Fuel air mixer. I definitely want one of these. Of course, we need iron bars. for that. So fuel air mix. Oh, what am I still missing? Oh, really game. No, can't do iron bars. There and there. Now, yes, now you are happy. You can only put one of these in the gas turbine, and the gas mix compressor you can only have one of these. So this one does fuel efficiency 135. This one does 185% efficiency, and we've already got the advanced pressure valves crafting, so that is good to go there. So I've got a little bit of crafting to do, because the other thing that we're going to need is the turbines themselves. So we need Manulin turbine blades. Let me craft one of those. We need the Manulin turbine rotor, which gets crafted into a Manulin turbine. Okay, let's put these in here. Blade, rotor, and now for the actual turbine itself. So I'm not sure how much Manulin we're going to end up with, but each one of these we can put 50 of these on our turbine, and they produce 500 RF each. So that's 25,000 RF per tick for just one of these setups. That's a lot of power. Every one of these you put on also increases the amount of fuel that you use, but in the end, it's going to be good. So let's do advanced generators. So let's start, and I'm going to let this craft in between episodes. Fluid intake valve, I want 2 of these. I think we're going to need to put in water. So I think we need to put in water. So there's 2 valves. Flux generator, I want 2 of these. And it's probably having to smelt some iron, I'm guessing. Fuel tank, I just want 1 of these. 1 fuel tank is fine. Okay, fuel air mixer, 1 of these. Because you can only put 1 in, so 1 is all we want. Gas intake valve. Well, I'm not sure. We already have a flux fluid intake valve. I don't think we need a gas intake valve. So we'll see about that. Gas mix compressor. We want 1 of these. So this is another one of those really slow crafts. So I'll leave that one in a bit. And we want redstone control module. We want 1 of these. And a sensor module. Let's have 1 of these. And we need the controller. Don't forget, we need the controller. So we need, where is it? Gas turbine controller. So we need 1 of these. No, not a syngas. Gas turbine. 4 item frames. So this goes here. There's the gas turbine controller. And let's see, how much Manulin do we have? 400. Let's try. What? No, I don't want that. Why is that on? I need to trash this. Why was that on? False. Done. Why was that on? It's been done this whole time? Okay, I need to throw those away. So these, I want to see if we can do 10. It's 105, so we're actually able to produce like 30 of these. Yeah. That sounds good. So that's a long craft right there. Because it's having to craft up some iron and, you know, do a whole lot of processing. At the same time, let's do the gas mix compressor. See if we have the time for that. And then next episode, we will we'll expand our horizons a bit. So that'll do it for this one. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.